I'm philosophical. This is my channel. I think I'm just going to do a bunch of mini messages. The first one is UIN in the Urban Dictionary, is to be of no use. Okay, so this is someone, I guess, that you don't need anymore if you ever did. What's this? Tell me this, to be of no use. What's to be of no use? Somebody, I don't know if this is something that, or this could be a job or a person that you thought was an option for something, right? Like, no, you are not an option. I don't need you. Thank you. I don't know if this is a job. King of Swords. This is somebody taking control, controlling a situation. Yeah. These could even be like 7 different dudes, excuse me, that lied on you. And it's like, well, now you're of no use because you already showed your true colors and shit. These are narcissists who wanted to control something by lying, controlling the narrative. I guess trying to keep you from moving forward. This could be moving. For somebody, this is a landlord or a property manager or somebody that could have given you a reference that gave you a bad reference so that you couldn't move somewhere. For others of you, this could be like an ex-husband or something. They don't want you to go towards somebody that actually that's established, all right? I'm not going to flip these like this. This is somebody that's actually established. So for these are okay, got you. This one is of use. This one here, this is a man. This is a grown-ass man, okay? These, the ones that like to control shit by lying and project everything. This is judging, kind of like everything is everybody else's fault. These are people that they've lied so much that they actually believe the lies. This is one lie after another lie. It's poor form for somebody. I hope this isn't somebody's father. You made some people feel small, or this person made them feel small. That somebody could have said, like, you're useless. So what is the point? What are you here for, or what are you even doing? You're of no use. All right, let's get into it. Somebody is, though, to help you move. I'm telling you, they put the word move, so this has something to do with moving. Like, what is, I don't need you, you know, I can pay for that, or lover. Are these exes of yours, or guys that are saying that they're exes of yours? I feel like these guys are in love with you. It's an obsession, though. You know, like, you're only doing this because you're obsessed. So it's like if somebody's saying, well, I'll help you move, or this, that, it's only because they still want to be connected to that situation somehow. Like, what are you going to do for me? You're drunk. You're fucking high. You sat there and you judged somebody. Like, what good are you when you sit there and just judge everybody but yourself? Yeah, and they play victim, too. Do you ever take accountability? These are men. This is men, and they could have done this. I feel like these are guys that judge their own mother. They would judge their own fucking mother. You know what I mean? Tell me about the victim. Everything's always, yeah, but I mean, this happened because of that. Yeah, but my dad, you know, I mean, I had a father that... Grow up, it feels like. Skip. They keep trying to skip the struggle, too. Yeah. Nope. These are guys that offered something. No, thank you. I got this. What is this? The world around me. This could just be going on all over the world. There's a bunch of immature males. No. See, because the one person isn't an addict. Like, you can't say no to temptation, or you can't say no to alcohol. You can't even help me move because you're drunk. You can't even drive a vehicle. You can't carry furniture. No, thank you. I'm grateful. Thank you for offering. I feel like somebody's really kind about it, too. I hope that there aren't people saying, like, oh, they can come live with me and this, that, or the other. It's like, what? You're useless now. What, now? That's what it feels like. Like, in the past, you didn't want nothing to do with this person because you chose addiction, or you were just greedy or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, somebody knew that somebody was destined for this. Just happiness and wealth and a life that they deserved. And I guess you could have had nothing in the past, because this is like, I don't really have a lot. And so they judged you off of that. And now there's something happening for you, and now it's going to be, well, we can help you do this. We can help you do that. I can shine your shoes. Huh? Right? They're just opportunists, and that's the only reason. You didn't realize that somebody was testing you, or that the universe was testing you. These guys could have been told that the universe is going to be testing you, right? And then you always get rewarded. And they failed the test. I feel like they failed multiple tests. Or they didn't want to believe that. Because they were greedy. What is this? Abigor. Are you happy in this modern world? Okay, so that's what it is. They're still stuck in the matrix. They care too much about material things, technology, electronics, I guess clothing. What do you have? These could have been guys that at one point didn't know what kind of future that you were about to have. And so they looked at you for where you were at now. And you could have thought that these guys were avoiding you. But I think that the universe was blocking them because the universe knew that they were opportunists. So the universe didn't give you shit while these guys were around you, because that you were probably a good person, and the universe or your ancestors knew that if they gave you something or allowed something to come to you, you may have let them in because you're just a good person. So somebody is handling the situation for you. Let me see what Abigor. Like speaking up on your behalf. Like, I got this. All right, I'm going to show you. That's what I just heard. I'll show you how this is done. Focus on fostering loyalty and building teamwork skills. So these guys don't know how to work together. And somebody can see that. Like, you guys are sloppy. I'm telling you, there could be 7 of them. But you guys are sloppy. I can do just by myself what you guys still can't do all together. That's what I got this covered. Is that what he said? I got this. I don't need you. No disrespect, because I don't feel any disrespect. I'll never meet the ground. What is this? Crash through every surface where they can't hurt us. These guys, someone can feel that these guys are angry. He wants something that's lasting, and so do you with the Lover's card. Like, you both want something meaningful. Like, you can't give this person that, so just stop. You know, I just feel like someone, like, just stop. It's embarrassing. All right, well, that's good. So somebody's handling the situation. These guys are shallow. They're gonna have to watch you blow up or something like that, and it's gonna be rough for them. They really judge the shit out of you. Death. They're close to death. A lot of these guys could look like death. Somebody else doesn't. Gossip dies when it hits wise ears. Are they still... Tell me that these are grown-ass dudes gossiping. I wouldn't be surprised if they're gossiping about both people to different people. You know, the crows. Tell me who they're gossiping about. Palestine? Why does it always say Palatine? I think it leaves out the S there. Tell me who are they gossiping about. I don't know, somebody, you were going through a rough time and they were still talking shit on you. I feel like there was something going on in your life and I don't know how you were handling it, right? But while you were going through this time, you invested in what? What did this person invest in? While you were going through a tough time, right? They spent their time trying to make it more difficult for you. Like, what was the other option? You know what I mean? Yeah, but then saying that they wanted to marry you. It feels like confusion. Like, I said I'm married to this person, but look at all this mess. You can't be married to somebody or want to marry somebody and then sit there and want to, like, break them down verbally or talk shit on them. Like, what kind of shit is this? I feel like in the past, if these guys were married, they did the same thing to their wives. They broke them down. You know what I mean? But and then there's somebody else that is going to have some kind of stability and security with you and your happiness. I feel like you even help these guys, like, smile or laugh. You handle things like a professional, and they still disappointed you. It's because these guys are disappointed in themselves. That's why. It had nothing to do with you, all right? They're going to be real disappointed that they didn't do work or work on themselves or even try. Yeah, that's it. So this is you, right? I won't allow myself. I don't feel like you allowed yourself to be disappointed because I think that you've just always been disappointed, whether you're the man or the woman in this situation. It could be both people experience this, right? Like, if I worked on myself, you know, and I keep working on myself, right? I'm done. Like, I'm cool. And then these people walked away because it was like, what do you mean I got to work on myself? I don't have to change anything about myself. What are you talking about? I'm so-and-so. And they walked away. So now they have to watch somebody else do what they couldn't do, right? This could even be for somebody, just a friend of yours, that's just like, I got this shit because, you know, I see things. I didn't believe it. I didn't believe this shit. And I was the observer for once. Somebody, but sometimes it hurts instead. Did they want to see you hurt? It feels like these guys wanted to see you hurt. Some of these guys are professionals, or they were. Like lawyers, doctors, contractors. Like it don't feel like these guys are. I mean, some of them could be, but I feel like disbelief. Like, you're a professional, you know what I mean? Like, I can't believe I watched this shit, and I can't believe how you handled it. Played Edward 40 hands, so they always want their hands in everything. This is somebody that wants this one here. This one's got what? A home. I can go crash there when I fuck up with my wife. This one's got a car or multiple, and I can just use her. You wouldn't allow yourself to be used, and they're not used to that shit. You know what I mean? They don't know what to make of that shit. What do you mean you're not going to let me come in and destroy your life and break you down verbally and emotionally and spiritually? What do you mean you won't let me in your life because you did all this work on yourself and I refuse to admit that I do any wrong and you picked up on that? What do you mean you're not going to chase me or you're not going to break down when I walk away from you? What do you mean? That's what it feels like. How do you not? Slept at the office. So there are some people that literally have to because they're homeless. They lost everything. But this is also somebody that'll say, look, found a sex tape. Babe, this is just sex. Somebody has a knife. But this is somebody also that, or these guys are those types of guys. Oh, I'm working late tonight. You know this. You can feel this. You won't allow this shit. For somebody, you know this man. This could have been like your friend's ex-husband trying to hit on you or something like that. And you were like, I see clearly that there's somebody here who it's your like friend's husband. And they're getting a divorce, and he was trying to hit on you. And it's like, you really think I'm going to betray? I don't know what kind of women these guys are used to, but it feels like there's some women that came around that aren't like that, hooked up with a bartender for free drinks. I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. It's Adele. Okay, like, never mind. I got this. I had someone like you. I learned my lesson. Now I'm ready to receive that blessing shit. Somebody learned a lot of lessons, right? Are you still in the process of learning them? I don't feel like they ever stop. But you learned enough to know that, like, you weren't going to allow these guys to manipulate you. You're like Encyclopedia Britannica, full of information. Mostly outdated, it says. So these are those guys, right?
Power on.
When you talk to them, they still talk about what they did in high school. You know, football, barrels, kegs. They talk about that shit. They were stalking you. There were some professionals stalking somebody. Like, how could you sit there and stalk this person? You're a doctor or you're a lawyer. I feel so mind blown over this, right? And now they trap themselves because I feel like they lost everything. And so they see that somebody else isn't trapped. They could have thought you were trapped. And here it was the universe protecting you the whole time. Stop stressing over shitty ass people, all right? And it's like, I'm not saying they're shitty ass people. I mean, some of them really were shitty ass people judging another person, you know, like, I don't know what these people did in the past, but that's here nor there, I guess. You had some people that did some pretty foul shit talking about somebody else who actually, like, worked on themselves and is trying to be a better version of themselves, right? So it's just proving that hurt people like to hurt other people. Explosives. Okay. Ooh. Illness. Yeah. We said that this was like an internal thing. It's an internal disorder that a lot of these people have. You could have even like healed some of these guys from something and they still talk shit on you. That's what I feel like. What more did you want from this person? Are you mad that this person... It's almost like some of these guys liked being treated like shit. They were so used to being treated like shit from their girlfriends and their wives and possibly their mother that that's all they know. So, you know, when you don't know anything else, Paul, or Paula, Zachary, Zach, L. This could be Lisa, Uzi. Oh, UZI. Somebody have an Uzi? Let's find out if it's real. Let's find out if this is real. No. All right, somebody's constantly trying to like, I guess, I don't know. I don't feel like it's real. I mean, it's like, I guess we'll see, right? Yeah, someone called, oh, well, this feels like a terrorist with this, with the world card. Is somebody even getting involved with this shit? This is what somebody's trying to do. I feel like somebody's trying to stop somebody. I don't know if it's from leaving. This is going on constantly all over the world. It's just, this feels like terrorist attacks all over the place. But you'd be surprised who they're coming from, though. That's what I feel like. You were a doctor, a lawyer. It feels like these were people that maybe they were the whole time. Were they the whole time? We could have been fooled the whole time where people could have been posing as professionals and they were actually terrorists in disguise. Tell me the truth. Is that the case? Wow. Okay. Grandma. So is somebody posing as a grandma, but they're actually a man? Mediator. All right, this is, I mean, this is negotiating with ulterior motive. Be careful of somebody wanting to say like, yo, let me help you out in this situation, you know, and they also have some kind of illness. I mean, you can't see it because it's not like sores. When it's an internal thing, you usually find out the hard way. But it makes me feel like I can't live without you. I hope that's not the case. I hope there's not somebody that's in that mindset. I can't live with you. I can't live without you. So I'll do this instead. There's somebody that's like this right now. It's not good. This person is crazy. I don't know what happened. They could be trying to get you locked up for explosives or something. I feel like, I don't know. For somebody, you may need to put bars on your home because somebody may want to try and break in your home. But this is like, this jail is going to be this person's home. This is what they wanted. They just wanted you. Oh my God, these are people that wanted somebody alone by themselves, like forever. And I think that you didn't even judge these people because this says in the upright, you have a gift for negotiating fairness and strategy, respect for both sides. Like you even understood where they were coming from. And I just feel like for some people, you reach them, right? You reaching people all over the world, but there's always going to be, you know, those people that can never be reached. These are the ones that are super dangerous. I feel like these are the ones that can't live without somebody. So they're going to try and sabotage some shit, right? Because these guys, they used to be Don Juans, or they still are, and they just don't, they're very immature, right? So now they want to get revenge on somebody. I feel like you could just be, you're a divine feminine, divine masculine, or both. This level of gifts is acquired over time. I think that there's some people that are trying to say, you know, you're right, I do this, I sabotage, da-da-da-da. That's something that doesn't happen overnight. So be careful of trusting somebody saying that shit, because I know I had to take accountability. It took me 3 years to get to the point where we're steady. Someone's in a dress. They're in a dress. Yeah, the Fool in reverse. So they can't fool this person. Oh, that's why they're angry. Yeah, this is someone that you're in a relationship with, or this is somebody you're supposed to be in a relationship with. But these people foolishly fucked up, right? They had a chance. They're acting like they don't like you. Right? But they really do. This is a happy, look at this. This is a power couple right here. So they made the mistake and did foolish shit. They were immature, okay? They know that they were immature. Some of these guys were secretly in another relationship or had a wife and kids and everything like that, and they were playing single. Some of these guys, like, they're even grandfathers, and they didn't tell you that they even have grandchildren. It depends on who this is for. I feel like somebody lost their whole family because of this situation. There's somebody here that was so obsessed with just trying to sabotage somebody else that I feel like their kids and their wife want nothing to do with them. All right, they had a loving wife. It could have been a Scorpio. She left, all right, because she's look at this bitch in the car going, are you fucking kidding me? Like, I'm out of here. Do you know my worth? Somebody already had an amazing wife. but the grass is greener. This somebody here had a beautiful, amazing wife and amazing kids, all right? And I feel like she was stuck in this marriage anyway, so it really happened for her, you know? I feel like there wasn't any sex anyway, because this is blocking dick to me, right? Because I feel like this dude was playing both sides. You know what I'm saying? I think that this guy hasn't really shown his wife any love or attention anyway. So this is going to always work out for the people who are good people. So I feel like she moved on. She could have left and packed up the car and shit. This motherfucker could be living in his car, damn it. All right. I don't know. It just feels like something's coming like back around to all of these people who are partying and chose partying and shit, and they didn't want to change, and they didn't think that there was going to be consequence for betraying people in the judicial system as well that were constantly attacking these good ass women and loving dudes because you're just not one of them. There's a lot of people who are like, I feel like somebody's looking in their couch for money, looking through their car seats for money. Somebody's trying to keep their cell phone bill on and shit like that. So these people have to do this shit now. There are people who were once professionals who now have to do what drug addicts do and it's because of the way that they treated people. All right. Somebody's got to watch you have success. They're going to watch it. They're going to be on their laptops. There are people that are going to be obsessively looking on your social media page to see if you got married yet. Okay. And these people are going to, they lost at Taurus, or they lost. Oh my God. See, these people, they can't commit. I mean, they can't commit to themselves. So, I mean, how are they supposed to commit to another person, right? You can't even commit to yourself because, I mean, they got a really dark past, a lot of these people. And you could have exposed this past. This could have been like addiction, or that they were violent. Like some of these dudes actually were violent, or that they sacrificed people, right? I feel like while you were going through a dark time, or you see that when women are down, they like to berate them, or they like to attack them and shit. You know, this is like, ooh. These guys find happiness with fighting and chaos. All right. The truth is that this is this is their counterpart. These are karmic female and karmic masculine. All right. I feel like you knew the truth. That they still had to learn lessons. So this is the woman that they needed to be with, you know, and a lot of them were lying about having opportunities, like, oh, I met this one and she's better than this one anyway. They were lying about this, you know, because they still wanted to control the situation. They were still getting breadcrumbed by other people. If these guys chose like low vibrational chicks over you just to try to like fill a temporary void, these chicks didn't give them shit. I feel like they thought this shit was a gift, and then all of a sudden, boom, it's an illusion. What's the illusion? Some of them were underage, okay? And this was karma, all right? So Some of them have HIV and they're slowly dying. Some of them, their friends wound up betraying them, and their friends were the ones that sat there and talked shit on you because their friends didn't want them to be with you. And this is karma. This is judgment, you know, because all of these people were working together to try to, some of them were trying to get you locked up. All of these people, their pride, they put their guard up with you because of their pride, and they do this with healthy relationships because I think that it really fucked them up because they know that you're a blessing. Some of these guys were lied to and they thought somebody was pregnant, and then once they walked away from you, she walked away from them. Like, it's just crazy. I feel like they're having a hard time now, and they're going to have a hard time finding anybody that's like you. I mean, even close to you as a friend. I don't know. Some of them were waiting for some kind of magic to work, right? I don't know if they were trying to like turn themselves into a fucking emperor overnight and shit like that, but it backfired, and now they're by themselves. Some of these guys, because they did black magic, there are no females that want anything to do with these guys, and now they're just going to be left with like a bunch of guys. They almost will be forced to be gay at this point. What's the lesson for this? All right, what's the lesson? Look at the fucking moon. They did some moon magic. They did. Just look at that thing. It's lovely as fuck. I don't feel like that's a lesson, though. But some of these guys, that's the lesson. They messed with some kind of moon ritual. And they thought it was... I think they did a sex ritual thinking that would get you. And it didn't work. And it backfired. You got somebody else that don't mess with this shit. All right? Or you're going to get somebody that doesn't mess with that shit. I mean, how many people mess with this goddamn shit, right? Stop saying yes to shit that you hate. You did. They didn't. This is why you're separated. What is this? Obsessive, okay? You're probably thinking it's not that easy. Sorry, but yes, the fuck it is. Take all the energy you put into being mad and making a case for how wrong so-and-so is, and let that shit go. Start small so you can get the hang of it. The driver who just cut you off, yell, "I forgive you," and wave. Forgiving someone usually pisses them off worse than anything else. Did you forgive them? I feel like you did. You know, I don't feel any hate or anything like that. If I felt any hate, it was when I was talking about these dudes. You know, what is this? Tower moment. Scorpio. Some of them, this is explosive though, again. What is this? What? They're going to have a tower moment watching somebody. Somebody's in love with you, and it's like somebody woke up to this. Like, oh, I'm that motherfucker. Okay? Somebody had to see what other men were like in order to remember or acknowledge the kind of man that he is, Divine Feminine. So that's what I got for you guys. We're still not going nowhere. Love you. Philly out.